Oh, sorry about that, guys. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. But yeah, what is up, everyone? So I had to do a recap of sorry about that. It's because I. But anyways, so apparently, I hope everyone is doing good. I'm doing all right, but basically, basically, I'm doing all right. But basically, I just want to make the stream, but I have to do it privatized because I think I have to do it. Then I might republish it. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing okay. Thanks. I just want to talk about this. So okay, this is gonna be soccer football related. So basically today's July 7th, 2022, right? 2023, sorry. Friday, right? Tomorrow Saturday. So basically I want to talk about a lot of like football stuff if you're interested in soccer football. If you're not involved, I guess there's no event to talk about. But I'm trying to get involved. So basically, yeah, I'm just having ice cream. So I want to talk about the Messi to Inter Miami. What are my thoughts as a California person and you an American and the whole summer tour and football stuff. The whole there's a lot of football summer stuffs. The summer tour, soccer, of course, Messi to Inter Miami, the Leagues Cup, and that takes break Liga MX and MLS, which combines them. There's the Open Cup, I guess, and then there's the CONCACAF Gold Cup and the Women's World Cup, and there's that women's friendly match. So I want to talk about this, and then I'm kind of not happy about it. Well, I'm gonna have to talk about mixtures. So I'm kind of enjoying it, but kind of I have to say this. But yeah, but anyways, let's get into that. So apparently, let's start Messi to Inter Miami. Yes. What are my thoughts? Messi going to Inter Miami. All right, this is my opinion, but I kind of don't. Yes, it's already announced since 1 month ago, and I'm kind of disappointed about it, and kind of feel a little bit sad. I'm kind of a little bit fuming. You know why? I'm gonna explain why. Yes, Messi will not return to Barcelona, and then here's the thing, mm, Messi, of course, he's a goat, of course, but here's the problem. Here's the thing. Messi is joining Messi, of course, yes, he's having a sir. He is now joining Inter Miami, and his debut starts July 21st when they play the Leagues Cup against Cruz Azul. And one of my thoughts, all of it, I'm kind of disappointed. I'm kind of a little bit fuming because you want to know why? Okay, so basically, Messi coming to Inter Miami was already announced since June because basically I'm kind of fuming because I'll give you a few reasons why. Messi, here's the thing. And here's the thing. Number one, of course, I mean it's somewhat good, but at the same time, I don't know. Yes, Messi. Yes, I can finally watch him on Apple TV. But here's the thing. Messi to Inter Miami. He's joining the worst club in the MLS, which I'm gonna get to that. And number two, and it's not even fair, or I don't know. Well, you know what? I need to say this. All right, I'm saying this properly. Inter Miami. What are you gonna do over there? There's nothing. There's nothing to fight for in Inter Miami. I mean, well, there is. I mean, well, I'm just saying this. Inter Miami. What is any? What is? I'm trying to say it right. Messi to Inter Miami. Here's what the good thing, in my opinion. Yes, you can get to watch him on Apple TV. You get to see him on. Yes, but here's the problem, and I'm going to explain many things because okay, so Messi went to Inter Miami because he does not want to return to Barcelona because Barcelona are financial broke apparently. They cannot afford him, of course, even 2 years, and they don't want to. I mean, they could, but then they would have to kick out some players. Like like probably like Frankie De Jong and others. Apparently, they have to sell some of these players. Just and Messi doesn't want to be rude about that. Doesn't want to feel bad. Oh my gosh! Did the door shut down by itself? Oh my goodness! I think it's because it's windy outside. Oh, I'm sorry because I feel. Oh, it's windy in the bed. Oh, I see it is. Despite being warm, but still, Messi to Inter Miami. Besides the only positive, in my opinion, yes, he's going to create a lot of impact the MLS, but of course, it's just kind of overrated because Barcelona cannot afford him. Could have gone to Saudi Arabia, and he could get $1 billion. And apparently, if he sleeps, he makes $1 million because Saudi Arabia, they're linking everyone, and they want Messi. They thought Saudi Arabia could do the Messi versus Ronaldo GOAT debate again. He was linked to Al Lahan, and by late April and early May, he's more likely going to Al Lahan. But yeah, because yeah, there was only three clubs. Inter Miami. What is there? What is? But here's the thing: the reason why he went to Inter Miami because he basically they could pay him probably almost as much as Saudi Arabia, so they probably and basically he wants to choose Miami because apparently he has a house, kind of has some friends or something like that over there, and the vibes is very pro Spanish city, despite having Italian origin. Yes, Messi is Italian a little bit himself, or has Italian ancestry as well, like the average Italian American, but of course he's Spanish, but they don't know that Argentina, apparently, right? Just like the average Latino, not the Italian American thing. But yeah, you just want someone that's a brave, cool, and Spanish. Oh my god. Sorry, that was notifications. Ah, give me a minute. Ah, for freak. Oh my goodness! Why is my internet? Sorry about that. But what I was saying about Messi turning to Miami, he claims he wants to chill, and of course, he won the World Cup. But here's the thing, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm disappointed about Messi going to Inter Miami. But yeah, those are the reasons why he's joining. Here's why: because Inter Miami, I mean, well, it's good. But, I mean, well, it's great for not only for the league for the attendance, but here's the thing: Messi to Inter Miami. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. He's in Florida. Of course, it's going to be a lot closer, but he's going to be in Florida. He's going to be in Florida, basically. And I'm in California, the shittiest state, and it's not even the great state anymore. It's not even Hispanic to me. Florida's real Hispanic. And I'm not even trying to be political. Of course, there's that, the governor over there that you know who. I mean, special strikes and I guess not name, but you know who I'm talking about, Ron, you know. But I want to live in Florida because California, everything's expensive. It's not even, oh my goodness. It's not even Hispanic to me anymore at this point. It just doesn't. And I'm seriously fed up about this. I feel very jealous because I wanted to live in Florida. I fucking have enough of living in this stupid state of California. And I'm about to enter a junior. I'm about to be a junior. No, sorry. Senior. I'm about to be senior. This will be my last year at school. And basically, Messi to enter Miami, apparently, wa- uh, apparently means, apparently means, fun because you can watch Messi to see him, but not here. And I feel jealous, and I'm fuming about it because I kind of did. It's good for the when it comes to tennis, but you won't able to see him. Not only that, and I'm not trying to sound rude, but these prices have gone up hundreds of fucking dollars. It's 1,000. What I heard, the most expensive one is 25,000 quid bucks. Everything's expensive. I'm not saying Messi's driving down inflation while it comes to the Nets. Just to watch a match. And I feel jealous here in California. I am. I really want to get out of the state. Florida is a better place. Well, I don't think best will want to live in California. You're right. Miami is better than LA. Well, I don't know. I'm just jealous about it. Well, what are you going to get at it? And here's another problem. And not only that, I have to deal with these idiot people that are not leaving this fucking state. That pisses me off. Like, it makes me want to bang my head. Well, I'm not trying to do, but it's just, I'm fuming about it. That's how I'm feeling. Number two, Inter Miami. They're not even that good. They are, they are the worst club. They're doing the worst club in the Eastern Conference because the MLS is divided by East and West, just like USA competitions, just like all USA competition, because the NBA does it as well. My thoughts, of course. So basically, I'm not happy about it. He could have, in my opinion, he could have stayed in Europe for at least 2 more years. But he's not. Of course, he won't leave. Of course, he won't. Of course, I want to see him play Champions League football. So you say this was the last Champions League football that he will ever play? I'm fuming. I never get a chance to watch Champions League football when I was a kid. I didn't know. So the last time I saw Messi playing on the TV screen, technically, well, I think I did watch a. I try. I can't even find out. Remember when Australia was playing against Argentina in that friendly match a month ago, a few weeks ago? Not the World Cup one because they played again. I couldn't find out which one because well, I think there was someone actually streaming the game legally for a few minutes before it probably got taken down. That's the all he did the last time that I kind of actually watched Messi was the Champions League round of 16, second leg. They were already 1-0 down aggregate before Bayern shot out two more goals, beating them 3-0 on aggregate to go to the quarterfinals. And they were so poorly. And PSG was a clown show. And I was very sad. I was fuming. Of course, Bayern Munich were the better team. I do respect Bayern Munich. And of course, they battered Lewandowski. Oh my gosh. But I'm fuming about this. So everyone talking about everything, or meanwhile I'm swapping like Messi to and then Messi, you're joining the worst club in the MLS, Inter fucking Miami. It just sucks because Inter Miami. You know why they're allowed to stay up? Because the bad news is there's no relegation promotion in the MLS. That is not allowed, unfortunately. It's a fucking, in my opinion, it's stupid. It is. And I feel bad for the clubs that are top of the USL that will not get promoted for trying to actually and get bigger wages. Because if you get relegated, your wages go down. Yeah, and especially like what we saw of Leeds, Leicester, and Southampton, who got relegated for the Premier League. But here's the thing: there's no relegation promotion, and it feels like it's criminal because you're letting that team get a fucking away. It's a fucking disgrace. Even if Messi's in there, even if Messi or Sergio Busquets is in there, I think Southampton would even get a great result against them. They'll probably beat you just 1-0 and not a draw, and then you probably get beaten over there, probably 3 or 4-0. Even Leicester would get a result as well. Let's be honest. Like it's just. I'm not saying it's a bad decision. Well, it kind of somewhat is in many ways. And I'm like, what? Miami are in 15th place. They're 16th. And then just because you're in the U.S. Open Cup, okay, yeah, Messi will win his first trophy, but he wasn't even there helping them. They got there by their own. Hmm. And I think this time at the semifinals, they'll play against Cincinnati away, who are the best club in the Eastern Conference. I think they should knock them out. They should knock them out. Probably this time. I think it's the U.S. Open Cup. They should. I think Cincinnati should be the clear favorite. And I kind of wanted to Miami to win it because it's going to be jealous. But they're so terrible. Do you think they deserve it? So like, what are you going to get? You're not going to get anything into Miami unless you're just chilling because you claim to conquer. If you want to beat Ronaldo's record, you should you should probably stay there for at least 2 more years because no other clubs in Europe are getting him. Imagine if a Premier League team would get him, but it would never happen. Oh my god, this is why Messi at PSG, and let's be honest, let's get to PSG. PSG, let's be honest, that club is a disgrace. It's a clown show. It's a clown shit show. You're not going to get anything there. PSG was a disgrace. A fucking disgrace. Of course, we could all agree PSG, they were so terrible. Oh my goodness, say whatever you want, but PSG, that crisis, dude, that country. I'm sorry to say this, but I'm not saying this to all my French people and friends, fans. But the country of France as a whole is a crisis, especially the club, as they face protests, pension reforms, unrest of other types, and and yes, and apparently, and the clown show at PSG. And I don't know if the Qataris are involved. Well, probably they are, but here's the thing. But Manchester United fans said the Glazers will do it worse to them than the Qataris. And but here's the thing. I'm just saying the normal clown show for PSG. Who I don't know if Qataris, of course, they probably are. Well, it depends. But just, but as the PSG clown show in general, it's just a joke. Like these players, they get nothing good out of this club. They get nothing great. What did PSG got? PSG now they're letting Messi go for free. Now there are rumors that Kylian Mbappe might be going, even though he doesn't want to leave. But they wanted to maybe sell it for free if he doesn't sign a new contract. The bombshell that was launched 2 days ago by Paris President Al Khalifi, I think, the Qatari owners. He said that Kylian Mbappe must sign a new contract. No, it's a different story. I don't know if this could let him to go to Real Madrid, but yeah, of course. It's just shameful to be honest. Oh my goodness, because PSG, Messi should have regret joining PSG. Of course, he needed to leave Barcelona in 2021, but Manchester City, PSG were the only two clubs to offer him. I mean, they were on the table, but he should have gone to Manchester City. He could have done even more history. We could have if Messi went to Bad City. I'm going to explain a little bit. But But PSG is disgraceful. It is. Even Manchester City finally won their Champions League. They won the whole treble. They won it, which equals United's record. And of course, United fans will hate Manchester City winning their treble. Because, of course, they're the only one besides them who've done it in history. Well, in the Premier League. Because, of course, Messi already won the treble himself with Barcelona back in 2009 and 2015. And they won many Club World Cups because of winning the Champions League. And of course, Champions League finals. I'm seeing more Champions League finals. It's only ending 1-0 results, and this is the fourth straight Champions League since 2020 that we're seeing 1-0 results. Of course, and I know it's kind of weird. But before I get into that, but before that, but PSG it's just a clown show. They just keep making these stupid decisions, and what are you gonna get? BSU was never in the Club World Cup because they never won the Champions League, and even they almost won in 2020 before, but Bayern Munich were in the way, just 1-0 because I know there was a pandemic, right? And they always keep getting knocked out in the round 16. The last two in the last 2 years. Last year was Real Madrid. Now it was Bayern. And the last time I saw Messi, of course, like I said, it was in Champions League. Oh yeah, who broadcasted the Red Rights Champions League? Of course, CBS, Vider CBS Sports Premier Plus. Even though I did have cable CBS, your average CBS channel, and then there was Spanish one, Universión Tuana, TUDN, to you and the. But yeah, so apparently you have that as well, right? That was the last time I saw Messi. But of course, at PSG, like there's just no pride to fight for. There's not. There's not, of course. And then I heard even rumors about Neymar's exit as well too. Possibly, I don't know. Like Paris, like I don't know if Luis Enrique will exceed or not because like all these events, just like we saw in Chelsea recently too. At PSG, what are you doing? PSG, you're not going to get anything. Yes, best all Messi did, he won the league. All he did is win the Ligue 1 one, the Ballon d'Or in 2021. Ligue 1 one, two titles of Ligue 1 one because PSG managed to score. But you're not going to win the French Cup or the Champions League. They get knocked out round 16. Of course, Bayern Munich and Marseille knocked them out in February and March. They were so poor, but yeah, we did saw that friendly match against El Nasa. But to be honest, El Nasa, I don't even want it to explain. That was the first friendly match, 5-4. That was the last time I saw Messi versus Ronaldo. Because PSG are going against El Nasa this year again for a friendly match in Japan later this month. And PSG this summer. And Barcelona, they're not going to get anything. I mean, no. At PSG, I mean, and Barcelona, the fans were different. Of course. Barcelona, they was granted because they did so much for the club. And PSG, they booed them on almost every game. And of course, it has likely to the World Cup. Of course, Messi's won the World Cup. Of course, yes, he did. Because Messi just, of course, keeps trying and trying. Of course, Messi has won a lot of things already in the 2020s. Like I said, the Ballon d'Or, the Liga one, the two Liga one title. He basically did not win the titles since he basically finally started winning titles last year. They're not winning La Liga title since 2019, since his Barcelona day. And it just sucked. But yeah, Messi took it to Miami, and then you have all these Messi fans that will be cheering it on. And like all these prices are just gone up. And do you know what's more embarrassing? Do you know what sucks as a California resident? Oh my goodness, I'm just watching Puebla versus Santa Liga. Yeah, Mekki's game that's live on. But still, I'm not even finished. But Messi to what did I say? I can't. Gotta Yes, it did went in. They should. Oh my goodness, but still but yeah, you're not going to get anything PSG. No French Cups because they did one in 2021 from what I heard or 20. But that's it. But yeah, you're not going to get no Champions League, no Club World Cups. Yeah, of course, and of course Messi. Of course, he ain't going to join his rivals to protect his legacy like Harry Kane. And those are the clubs that could technically afford him. But Messi to Inter. But Messi to. But yeah, Messi. It's just unfair as a California resident. Like you can't even watch Champions League. This is why I'm just so fuming being in California right now. I am. I really want to get out of this state really badly. But of course, there's more bad news, and I'm not even done explaining. I'm not even done. Oh my fucking god! What am I supposed to do now? Because if Messi went back to Barcelona, even though it couldn't happen, everyone would see him in his summer tour because Barcelona, they're coming to the United States for a summer tour. They'll play against Juventus, and it's weird. And before I get to the summer tour, because here's the thing, Barcelona, they play against Juventus in my area. They come and play in Santa Clara. Santa Clara's around an hour and 10 minutes south of me. Just a little bit over an hour and a half if there's traffic. It's an hour and a half right next to San Jose. Yeah, they're coming playing Juventus July 22nd for a friendly match. And I'm trying to go there if I can get the ticket, but that's also fucking high. It is so much. And I will get to that. Everyone will see it. Barcelona will also play in another El Clasico summer tour. But here's the problem. Of course, Atletico Madrid fans are fuming because La Liga did not invite them. When it comes to that, even though Messi isn't going to be there. But if the Messi, there would have been more. Because everyone wanted to see the GOATs back, Messi and Ronaldo. But now they officially left Europe. One for Saudi Arabia, another one for USA. And of course, people are going to be sad about this, despite Neymar still being there. And the rising, Kylian Mbappe versus Erling Haaland rivalry. And I feel like it will happen. And in Barcelona, they play against who else do they play? They play a friendly match against Barcelona and Texas. They play against AC Milan, from what I heard, and they play someone else. But yeah, but here's the problem. Okay, yes, there's the Atletico Madrid game that will be held in San Francisco, and there's one positive for me because I kind of I'm an Atletico Madrid fan. I want to see Griezmann, Rodrigo de Paul, Morata. I always wanted to see them, and I'm trying to get those tickets as well. That's the only positive as a California resident. Atletico Madrid comes to your area. That's the only good thing. I mean, that's true. That's the only good thing. But if you want to see Messi, it always has to be in Florida. Because of right. But yeah, I'm just fucking fuming. What are you going to get at Inter Miami? Alright, but anyways, back to Inter Miami. There's the conflict. So basically, the CONCACAF Champions League is basically the Champions League of North America, apparently. And this year, we know Lyon won it. Lyon beat LAFC. But LAFC are a better club than Inter Miami, despite the city being the exact opposite. LAFC, even though they're in fight, even though I now heard LAFC are now slowing down. And now, guess what? Because now they're starting to lose games ever since that Houston game. They start to not win that much anymore. Oh, shoot, that's a blow. Even though, of course, they qualified for the playoffs because you have to be in ninth, and LAFC are in second. And Inter Miami, you guys are bottom. And to be honest, Inter Miami, you're not gonna. Inter Miami are bottom of the league. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with Inter Miami? Yeah. What are you gonna get there in Inter Miami? I don't think they will reach the CONCACAF Nations League. They probably CONCACAF. No. CONCACAF Champions League. I don't think so, and I don't know how do they qualify for the CONCACAF because the MLS and Liga MX and North American teams are different. Leagues are different from the European ones. But yeah, Messi, there's no way you're gonna win the MLS. How? And even I know LAFC are in danger, but now even LA Galaxy. LA Galaxy are apparently kind of back. They just won. They actually beat an LAFC. They just beat an LAFC. The rivals LAFC in the El Tráfico derby this week. That on that 4th of July, they did 2-1. Carlos Vela's goal was offside to equalize 2-2. But yeah, LA Galaxy are back. They are back. And like even those, how are you going to do this? Oh my goodness. And Inter Miami, what are you doing? And Inter Miami apparently has a new coach by the name of Tata Martino, the former Barcelona, Atlanta United manager, Argentine national team, and Mexico's national team. Tata Martino, oh my goodness. Of course, a lot of people in Mexico hate him because of Mexico got grouped in the World Cup. And of course, Diego Coca was not the solution after the USA game. And of course, Jimmy Lozano, of course, Mexico's national team has struggled. Germany's even worse. And I think, even though that's a different topic, but Tata Martino is kind of the reason why. But Tata Martino, of course, he's bitching, moaning about Zendeja switching teams, even though despite that you're not much better because you're US yourself in your own ways. Even though he knows Atlanta United very well, but I don't know. But even if his tactics change, those 2-2 draws, but of course, I think of course those games were being held at home. That's a slightly improvement, but to be honest, oh, I don't think they're going to improve that much. Messi, do you think Messi's going to improve everything? It's like saying, do you think that Messi and even Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe together were going to win the Champions League together? No. Sergio Ramos? No. And speaking of Sergio Ramos, now he's linked to Inter Miami, like Sergio Busquets. Luis Suarez was linked, but he's not going there. He's after all is going to stay in the Brazilian league. And Luis Suarez, of course, because he retired, goes below to the Brazilian league. And then, but yeah, but yeah. Um, Now I don't even remember what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure it out. Messi to, but yeah. Oh my goodness. But yeah. But I'm just fuming about. Oh yeah, Tata Martino. But does he know about all these tactics? Probably does. But okay. But here's the thing. Inter Miami, they have two before the Cruz Azul game. They have two upcoming fixtures, two upcoming matches. One is going to be tomorrow against DC United. It'll be held at 4:30 p.m. my time, Pacific time, 7:30 Eastern time, I think. And basically tomorrow, there's the CONCACAF Gold Cup quarterfinals, and I'm gonna tell you about the summer football because there's gonna be a lot of football this weekend. Messi, Santa Leon has scored against Puebla. Go, all right, but yeah, all right. Into Miami before the Cruz Azul debut and Messi, they have two away games. They play against DC United. DC United, DC United just recently beat FC Dallas away 1-0. And that same team, FC Dallas, beat you at home back in April, early May. So you're probably going to get beaten for sure, probably 3-0, probably 4-1, just like the Philadelphia Union game or the New England game. It was 3-1 the New England game. And then, but here's the thing. It's not even just DC United because they play They also play against St. Louis. It's June 15th. They play against St. Louis. And St. Louis, that's the team that beat my club, San Jose Earthquakes. They beat us at home 2-1. And they're currently above. They're currently above. They're currently above the league. And St. Louis, I forgot their last result after the San Jose Earthquakes. Was it with? I forgot. Who did St. Louis play? Ugh. Fuck's sake, I don't even remember. Oh my god, I have to get my other phone because I just couldn't remember. When did But St. Louis, they're apparently above the Western Conference League. Oh, for fuck's sake, I have to charge. Ah! Give me a fucking sec. Give me a second, guys. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully, everyone. Well, St. Louis just beat Colorado Rapids only 2-0. So I think you should probably get. They're probably going to get beaten. Well, they probably wouldn't score as much. They could score as many as 4-0. But St. Louis are a good team, so you're probably going to get beaten by those both teams. You're going to get beaten. And they might just draw. I don't see that. Both of those games, they're the clear favorites. Inter Miami will lose, and Inter Miami are 9 games winless, just like Chelsea were between the month of between March, where they start drawing Everton and did not win a single game until they beat Bournemouth away. Yeah, Chelsea had a very bad losing streak. They lost 6 straight games before beating Bournemouth. They lost six straight games between Wolves and Arsenal because they got Brighton, Real Madrid, Brentford, where they got eliminated from the Champions League. But yeah, those are the games. But yeah, there's nothing to do over there. But yeah, Messi. But yeah, but yeah. So I don't know how Messi are going to do it. And then basically, and here's the thing. So the playoffs don't begin until October, right? Basically, late September, early October, I think, right? But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Inter Inter Miami. Here's the thing. Does Inter Miami? They're only 10 points below it. I don't think so. And even if they make it to the playoffs, they probably wouldn't. They'll probably get eliminated at some point, probably in the quarterfinal. And then basically, they think this is like if Ronaldo were to fix Southampton, which they really think, or Leicester or something like this. I know, right? And basically, they also believe that But yeah, there's nothing to fight. But yeah, there's just. But yeah, I don't think. And you know what? At this point, I'm not even gonna try to sound rude, but I think you're making me supporting Cruz Azul maybe a little bit more. Messi, yes, he's the goat, but I kind of want to support Cruz Azul, and I kind of do like that. For Of course, Cruz Azul lost 2-0 away against Atlas, but I think this should be the average game. Oh my goodness! But of course, I'm fuming. Of course, super fuming. I just don't fucking like Messi at Inter Miami. I really don't. I'm not saying he has to lose every game, but of course, he already conquers football. And to be honest, Messi should have not gone to PSG. He could have went to Manchester City. Now I don't know if they'll get Erling Haaland then in the first place. Maybe they will get Alvarez. Right, he could have won the treble one more time. Maybe go to the treble. I don't know, but he could have won the treble one more time. I'm so fuming about this. You're not going. It's just a disgrace if you're a California resident, almost. But anyways, I think that's all I have to say. Apparently, about Messi to enter Miami, because I do want to mention the football stuffs. So fucking not even happy. And then I can't. I'm not even, and I can't believe I'm only 2 weeks away from the debut from even happening. We were given 6.5 weeks, and we just. And I see, and of course, Inter Miami, 8 million followers, almost 9 million followers. Even though Inter Miami are the worst club, because we allow Inter Miami to do criminal stuff, but not Southampton get away with it. I mean, not criminal, but get away with it, but not like plays like Southampton. And then here's the thing: the MLS it's different because these clubs are in the Eastern and Western Conference. They're at different coasts, right? You don't play around each other. You don't able. Some clubs they're not even allowed to see each other for like up to 4 years, from what I heard. Sometimes 3 years, too, could be even 4 years. You're not able to see them again. Yeah. So I believe Inter Miami. The Earthquakes will play Inter Miami at home, but not until next fucking year. It's a fucking. It's stupid. It sucks. And I think, but they do play against Inter Miami. Does play against LAFC September 9th, I think. LAFC at home. But yeah, it's a fucking disgrace. I'm fuming about. I'm really fuming. I really don't like California. Forget about LA. If I do want to return some of the memory, okay, but not to live here, not anymore. I just want to go to Florida. Well, I kind of want Arizona or Texas because of El Paso and Phoenix and Tucson's areas, I guess. I'm so fucking fuming about this. It's a shame, kind of. It is. But anyways, well, I do want to mention this. But do you think Messi will win the Ballon d'Or? Maybe. I'm really disappointed. My goodness, I see it. Of course, Messi. What? Of course, Messi wins the World Cup. That's it. So they could just declare Messi just win the Ballon d'Or because of course it's the World Cup here. That basically it's the World Cup here that you get the Ballon d'Or. The reason why the Ballon d'Or has World Cup has been delayed to actually 5 years because the World Cup was being held in the fall and early winter and not in the summer, and that's why they couldn't result as early October because Benzema, the current holder of the Ballon d'Or, now they claim Messi will win it. Of course, Messi won the World Cup. You win Liga. Of course, you get your Liga and one title. I think that's about it. A couple goals. But here's the thing: there's a new rising player, and he's in Manchester City, right next to Julian Alvarez. Erlen, yes, Erlen Holland, the Norwegian robot. Apparently, he has made so He's probably the candidate. He's probably going to be up there. He'll probably get there. Of course, Erling Haaland's made so much. Haaland has made so much. Erling Haaland just won the treble with Manchester City. Oh my God! If you hear people, Javi, not and Xavier Javi. It's probably about the same. For fuck's sake. But anyways, not Javi the manager, but still in the Barca, but still, I'm just disappointed. But yeah, could we see our Erling Haaland versus Messi Ballon d'Or? I have to admit this, but I think Messi might win the Ballon d'Or. But here's the difference: Erling Haaland won the treble. Winning the Premier League, the FA Cup slash Country Cup trophy, your league country's title, and now the European Cup or Continental Cup, which is the Champions League. They won the treble. Manchester City managed to get their own Champions League. Now they were their favorites. Because Manchester City, even they don't mind. They always draw with their opponents. They always do. Even though they could have won those games, they draw with their opponents. Apparently, if you're in the Champions League, they doesn't matter. So of course, it'll be 7 matches. Well, 14, 13 matches. But apparently, 12 matches away. They pretty much draw away. They drew away. They're pretty much drawing every match from big to small clubs. Even the Bayern Munich and Real Madrid get drew at their home. Before at the Etihad they get smashed. And of course they're just too good. Whether because guess who also might also be in this guess who else could be in this race as well? In this race. Who else could be in the Ballon d'Or race? Of course Ronaldo, no. Vinicius Jr. could be on this race. Rodri could be on this race as well, because I'll tell you why. Maybe I don't know Benzema. Well, Benzema, of course, he's leaving Real Madrid to Al Ittihad, joining Ronaldo to the Saudi Pro League, and basically Messi. Basically, yeah. Oh my goodness, I would like to see the debate between Messi versus Holland. Well, of course, Erling Holland club wise is doing so well in 2023. Of course, he scored many hat tricks. He did. Winning the FA Cup. Even on the finals, he didn't even score. Even though Erling Haaland hasn't actually scored for a while, from what I heard. Did Erling Haaland score against Real Madrid? No, not even once. Um, Erling Haaland hasn't actually even scored for a while, apparently. Because of the last two goals of the FA Cup. I mean, well, he did recently did score his national team, Norway. Of course, he lost to Scotland 2-1 at home. They just vaulted it and just made an epic comeback. If you're in the background, that's just ESPN and Instagram. But all right, but not only that, but not only that. When was the last time Ronaldo scored? He did. Well, yeah, because they lost to Brentford. But to be honest, that was Manchester City's B or C team. That's why they lost to Brentford 1-0 the game. But who cares? Because they will already won the Premier League. They don't. Because Gundogan scored those two goals, and they can keep holding quiet all they want, but or De Bruyne, but they have to focus on Rodri and Gundogan because they're too good. When was the last time Erling Haaland scored? He didn't score in that Chelsea game. Oh, wait, I think the last time he scored, Manchester City, I think it was against Brighton, which ended in 1-1 draw. Or no, did he? No, Phil Foden actually scored that because Erling Haaland's I think he actually scored, but it was disallowed. It was for offside. It was outside. So I don't know. It could have been Brighton. It might not have been Brighton. Because after that, there was the Real Madrid game. Oh, I think he scored against Everton. I think that was the last time he scored for that club. But yeah, but after this, but yeah, I don't know. But they'll say, well, of course, the Messi fans will say, oh, it's Messi because he won the World Cup. I won. Well, Erling Haaland did score a bunch of hat tricks. I don't know. Maybe Messi will be, but Rodri could be in this race because Rodri, he's Manchester City. He won the treble as well. Of course, you're a Manchester City player. Of course, you're in that. You won the treble. Did the hard work for the club. But yeah, Erling Haaland, but yeah, Erling Haaland, it could be like, but here's the thing: all these Messi fans will call Erling Haaland maybe a flop if they try to maybe get closer. Of course, that's what Roy Jennings said. But like, I don't know who could win this. Maybe Messi is slightly more, despite the treble. But here's the thing about Rodri. Rodri, he actually won. You want to know something? He actually won not only the treble. He's in Spain's national. Here's the thing: he actually won a fourth one. I'll tell you how. He's in Spain's national team. Yes, of course he's Spanish. And Rodri, his country with him in Spain, he was in there. They won the Nations League. They won the UEFA Nations League. So that's like the fourth trophy because he won with them 8 days after winning the Champions League and the treble. In just 5 days, he was already ready. 8 days after knocking Italy and now beating Croatia on penalties. They actually did that. I know that game was very very so let's see. But yeah, it was very intense scene and lots of football. But yeah, so he technically won four trophies. And here's the but yeah, he could be in the race, but I don't know. Because that's one because technically Argentina, besides, but here's the thing: Argentina, of course, he won. You win Copa America. Argentina, you win with Copa America in 2021. Maybe Messi. I don't know. And then Vinny Jr. could be also there. Vinny Jr. already won two trophies this year. You win the Club World Cup. Well, it's because that's what Modric has to celebrate. Real Madrid players, you won the Club World Cup because you won the Champions League. Manchester City, the Club World Cup for them doesn't start till December of later this year in Saudi Arabia. Real Madrid will and then they won Copa del Rey, which they finally did. But the difference is they just didn't win the Champions League this time. Real Madrid were the clear favorites in February and March to win the Champions League. But yeah, that's what it is. That's how it is, unfortunately. But yeah, it could be either way. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say about the Ballon d'Or, I guess. Maybe Messi will win. But anyways, it's the hour mark and the game is about to end. Puebla versus Santa Liga. The game is over, 8:05 p.m. and they won. Took the 3 points. But anyways, let's talk about summer football, summer soccer. So today's July 7th. The game Puebla versus Santa just ended, and Santa Lega just beat Puebla away 2-3 because they lost to Querétaro at home, but apparently they just won. It's on to of course you can't show everybody else. It's on to UDUN, to UDN right now live. There's also another game that is playing right now. Naxac versus Tijuana Club Tijuana Cholos of Tijuana. They're playing right now, and I'm about to watch that after the stream ends. But yeah, that's it for Friday. I heard there's also the Euro 21 Championship going on for the semifinals, but it's on CBS Sports, and I don't have CBS Sports Network. It's not part of the subscription package, sadly. But it's very close to up, yeah. But yeah, I think that's it for the football today. But there's some football tomorrow that I'm about to mention because basically, and basically, but I'm kind of a little bit fuming as well, a little bit as well because there's another thing about it. But so basically this weekend, tomorrow and Sunday is going to be big games this weekend. So basically, it's going to be, of course, some Liga MX games, MLS games, the CONCACAF, the CONCACAF Gold Cup continues, and basically next weekend the CONCACAF Gold Cup final should be held. Could be possible. Could see USA versus Mexico. I'm seeing it, but let me tell you what's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow, so basically, yeah. So basically, yeah, we have that. And of course, Europe sub 21. There's also I don't know. Veeks has the rights to broadcast Euro 21. I don't know, but of course some of these matches are being held in Veeks. But apparently, yeah, there's a lot of matches tomorrow. So basically, Liga MX. So basically, there are matches tomorrow morning. There's well, not tomorrow morning, but tomorrow for sure. There's so I think it starts with it's the CONCACAF Gold Cup apparently. I think it's Guatemala versus no. It's Panama versus Costa Rica, I think. No. Panama versus Qatar, I think. If I'm correct. Let me see. Oh shit. Oh, Panama versus Qatar, I think. Panama versus Qatar. America versus Tigers. Gonna do it. Wait. Ah, for fuck's sake. I'm already mentioning Zona to win. Oh, for fuck's sake. I think I'm already missing a match. Zona to UND to UDN. I'm missing it. Ah, for fuck's sake, because I'm streaming. And it basically but basically yeah, there's some hot games I guess. So in the MLS, there's the 4:30 kickoffs for me, which is technically 7:30 Eastern time because technically depends which time zone. It kicks off 7:30 in the local area. So technically, there's a Central Time one. It kicks off 5:30. Yep, Mountain Time 6:30, and your local 7:30. That's for an example for me. So basically, like I said, DC United plays against Inter Miami at home. Um, around 4:30. That begins. And of course, all this is going to be, of course, before Messi's arrival. Oh my god, why is my TV not moving? Morocco versus Egypt. Wait, no, yeah, there's also the Africa Cup. Under 23 England versus Spain is tomorrow night. But I don't have. And then basically, Morocco versus Egypt, that's the under 23 one. So that's the Africa Cup final. But even though it's on Excellent Play by BN Sport, BN Sports by Excellent Play, but it's only on one channel. Oh, tomorrow it begins with Panama versus Qatar, like I said, right? It's going to be on Fox Sports. It'll be on Univision, 2UND, and Fox Sports 1. There's also USL games that I'm getting recommended, of course. Besides the DC United versus Inter Miami game, there is FC Cincinnati versus Charlotte, New York FC versus Columbus Crew. No, Columbus Crew versus New York FC. Red Bulls New York. No. Or basically New England Revolution at New York Red Bulls. New York Red Bulls play at home against New England Revolution. There's Atlanta United versus Montreal. Toronto versus St. Louis at home. And then Liga MX, there are three matches at the same time. One begins at 4:50, the Chivas at 5, and 5:06 is Tigres. So apparently, yeah. So apparently, um, Cruz Azul plays against Toluca. It's going to be for a second. It was supposed to be held on T TUDN TUDN, but since Mexico's actually playing around 6:30 and they play against Costa Rica, it's going to be at VIX from what it's going to be at VIX because TUND will always broadcast the Mexico game. And then there's also another match, Bravo Juarez FC versus Tigres apparently. And that match will be held at 5:06. So there's so many matches at the same time. It's gonna be a Fox Sports. I don't know if Fox Sports will broadcast the game because now they have to do the Gold Cup as well themselves, just like TUND, because they have broadcast rights. Some Liga MX matches, but I know Fox Sports will take care of that. If it wasn't for Fox Sports, it will be held in VIX. But of course, Telemundo, apparently, apparently, they have rights to the Chivas Guadalajara Stadium, the famous, Andre Can, the Argentine commentary scream Messi, Argentina campeón, of course. He will be there for sure. They play against Atlético San Luis away. Chivas play at home against Atlético San Luis, the Atlético Madrid back club. And then at 5:30, there's Austin FC versus Minnesota versus Austin FC. Houston Dynamo versus Sporting Kansas. The Chicago Fire versus Nashville Soccer Club. Zimmerman has been sent off. Got a red card for that. More USL soccer. Yeah, there's just so much. And of course, there's the Mexico match. Oh my God, are you kidding me? There's that much matches, right? So tomorrow's gonna be hard. I want to keep it on Inter Miami. I really want to do. I have to keep swapping phones, and I probably would have to stay in my house because sometimes I like to eat around 5:30 or 6 p.m. But Mexico plays. That's why. And then at 6:30, oh shit, there's gonna be matches. Mexico versus Costa Rica will happen at the same time when Orlando City takes on Real Salt Lake. Real Salt Lake play at home against Orlando City. And then there's FC Dallas, Colorado Raptors versus FC Dallas at the same time. Remember, all the MLS games will be on Apple TV. Your CONCACAF Gold Cup will be Fox Sports 1, Univision 2 and Unimas or something like that. And then there's the 7:30 p.m. matches. And do you know what's worse? Do you know what's worse? And there are things I'm about not to like. But before I get to that, There are three 7:30 p.m. matches around my local area. Philadelphia Union versus LA Galaxy versus Philadelphia Union. Does Philadelphia play away? It's going to be another El Clasico of California, another California derby game. Because my club, San Jose Earthquakes, we play against LAFC away. And let's see if we get a result. Because we were so poor. And the Seattle Sounders, they play against Vancouver, so it's going to be like, what's called? The board, U.S. Canada derby game? No, I'm not talking about the U.S. versus Canada national games. I'm saying about clubs. What's it called? Because they play that. But here's what. But I got some bad news. And I'm not fuming about it. So, okay, so before I get to the bad news, so I want to watch Inter Miami, right? To keep an eye. But I want to watch Atlético San Luis, Liga MX. I just keep swapping everything. I have to keep swapping channels, go different streaming services on my phone. So you have to keep an eye on too. Because I kind of like Tigres, so I might have to keep an eye on like four matches at the same time. And I got some more. But yeah, that's the problem that Mexico plays. But your club, San Jose and LA play. That's another issue for me. But I got some more bad news. You know that I don't fucking, even as American, I can't stand my own national team. I got some more fucking bad news. So both the U.S. men's and women's national team plays. They play this weekend. They play on Sunday. And my response, I'm fuming. Because I actually fucking despise the national team. I do. I can't stand some of these fans. I can't. And I'm fuming. Oh my gosh. Like it's a fucking joke, of course. But I just can't. I don't want them to win the CONCACAF Gold Cup, even though they are probably the clear favorites. And they play against Canada. I don't see what Canada's doing. Canada is struggling. But I'm not even done. I'm not even finished speaking because do you know what's the worst part? The fucking U.S. women's. I I don't want them to win the women's World Cup. I absolutely despise them. I prefer watching Championship football of England, England's lower tiers football, and Spain's lower divisions football. I would even watch the other Europeans, even though I only got Spain and England's and Germany's lower division football because of ESPN. And yeah, I prefer watching that over the U.S. women's. And do you know what's the fucking worst part? The U.S. women's, they're going to play a women's friendly. They're playing at fucking San Jose. Why are they choosing that fucking city? They play at fucking 1 p.m. that early. They play against fucking Wales, and they choose a city that is mostly Hispanic Latino. That is a why fucking San Jose? Why? Why not? Why are they not choosing fucking Missouri again? Oh wait, you're right. St. Louis plays. I don't know. Why are they not choosing Louisiana or fucking North Carolina? Well, not North Carolina because I think why are they in the East Coast? Why not Seattle? Why fucking San Jose? Because I actually care about that city. But even though it's already too late, that San Jose is already becoming like LA. It's going to be on Telemundo. So apparently Telemundo will be back broadcasting football for the first time since the sub 20 sub 20 World Cup, which Uruguay won on June 11th. Oh my fucking god! Why are these idiots trying to play? I really hate this national team. Why did they fucking choose San Jose? They're choosing San Jose Earthquakes Stadium, even though we play away tomorrow and they play on Sunday. It's a fucking joke. Oh my fucking god! Because you know the U.S. they don't want to play away. This is why I'm so fed up with this national team. Because you're doing this because you're not that good because these countries are just worse. They're just declining nation. And the reason why the US will go play against Germany, because they're not doing this because they actually wanted to. Because Germany are not that good anymore. And I think Germany will lose to the US now. Even though that friendly match will take place in October. It's not even fucking fun. It's not. Oh my fucking god. Just shut up. And this game will be on Telemundo and TNT. A fucking disgrace. Shut up. And these people, the establishment is taking over the fucking flea market. Taking away the flea market. And San Jose, it's not worth it. And we can't take back LA. We have to go to maybe a place like San Diego for more stabilized. Because I like San Diego. And if I don't leave the Bay Area, I want to live in San Diego. I don't want to live in LA. I mean, I don't mind visiting. I mean, I don't mind checking what up. Phoenix. And like they have to go to Phoenix or Houston because of this shit. Like I'm seriously. And no, you're just a guy that you're just. No, I'm just expressing about my opinion. Shut up. Shut up. I am so fucking fuming. But yet we were not. Why fucking San Jose? Now I'm not going to the flea market because of this. This is absolute the shittiest summer. Well, not in my life. Well, when it comes to what I'm seeing, kind of it is now. Yes, it's not as bad as 2020 because all these scary events. 2020 is over, of course. But yeah, the U.S. versus Canada. It's the CONCACAF Gold Cup. They'll play at seven quarterfinals. Jamaica versus Guatemala, 1:30. So I have to go between two UND and Univision, like slash two UND. TNT, it's a fucking joke. We got some Canadian Premier League soccer. Not even surprised. Even though it's probably underrated. Oh, for fuck's sake. And that's it for the weekend. The US versus Canada. I think the US are likely going through. And they should face Abe Qatar. We got some more MLS games next Wednesday. Next Wednesday. Oh shit, we do play against Seattle Sounders. We do play on Wednesday. San Jose Earthquakes versus Seattle Sounders, 7:30 p.m. LA Galaxy versus St. Louis. And I'm gonna tell you what's the difference between this summer and last summer. For fuck's sake. So wait, so if anyone has La Liga, but yeah, I'm fuming about this fucking U.S. women's coming to my region. I'm fuming. Oh my fucking god, I don't fucking recognize San Jose. Just fucking, just end the city. Just end it. We got Santa Gala versus Villarreal. Oh, we got some friendly matches, but yeah. Oh my gosh. We got Chivas playing at 8 p.m. against Naxon. Wait, Naxon versus Chivas versus Naxon. Because, Universal pretty much. I mean, ESPN has rights to show, to wake up that early? Oh, for fuck's sake. July 15th. That's next Saturday. And then we got some more Prime Division. Club America versus Puebla. Or Atlanta United versus Orlando's going to be on Fox Sports and Apple TV. Because technically Fox Sports have some of the deal of the MLS. Got Tigers versus Lion July 15 as well. Falangos July 16. Oh shoot, Lion versus Manchester United. Is this the men's or women's team? Oh shit, ESPN Deportes have rights to that. Wait, what is this? What is this? Wait, is this the actual men's team or women's? Wait, do Manchester United have it for? Because all right, there's some of these friendly matches because not all these clubs apparently they're coming to the U.S. Not really to the U.S., but some of them, they go on a summer tour before they go preseason before the new one starts. So apparently, not all of them are coming. Manchester City, who were here last year, they're not coming this year. So I'm gonna tell you what football has been what football events are happening this summer. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna begin. So like I said, there's the MLS games. Like I said, the DC United, Miami, San Jose, that stuff, right? There's the Liga MX game. Chivas, Atlético San Luis, Tigres, Bravo Juarez game, and then there's the Toluca Cruz Azul game, and yeah. Oh yeah, it's a Messi. Oh yes. Oh fuck off. No, I didn't mean to put it off. ESPN Deportes have rights. ESPN has rights to broadcast Manchester United versus Lyon preseason friendly match. They do. How? Oh my god! Don't fucking stop on me. He's on. Oh, I'm just confused. I'm just checking. Okay. But anyways, let's talk about. But yeah, some clubs they're not who were here last year. Not all of them are returned to the U.S. So this year, there are many clubs. Atletico Madrid are coming. La Liga is bringing four teams, even though Real Madrid and Barcelona were not invited, but yet they were still. And of course, this because everyone's because of course, and it pisses off Atletico Madrid because two of your rivals are coming to the U.S. And Barcelona and Atletico Madrid are coming here. They're coming to my area because there are two matches. One in Santa Clara Levi Stadium, Barcelona versus Juventus, July 22nd, and August 5th, Atletico Madrid versus Sevilla. The one that goal that was not offside. That I saw March, and I can't believe I might see Griezmann in real life. I might see Frankie De Jong, Lewandowski, if they don't use the B team. I think they should. Holy shit! I'm surprised they got rights to broadcast Manchester United versus Lyon. It's in Scotland. They'll play in Scotland. U.S. Soccer Championship. More football. Chelsea versus Wrexham is going to be on ESPN and ESPN Deportes. They have rights to broadcast that. So wait, so of all these football clubs, they have rights to broadcast those games, right? I didn't know. ESPN was going to take care of all that. I heard Fox Sports were involved. And then, of course, here comes the Women's World Cup. Telemundo's obsessed with it so much. I just don't want the U.S. playing out the group stage. Copa Mundial Femenil or Women's World Cup. Norway versus New Zealand versus Norway. Australia versus Ireland. It's going to be on Fox. Canada versus Nigeria. Philippines versus Switzerland. Costa Rica versus Spain. Yep, just like in the Men's World Cup. And more friendly matches across ESPN. Surgery. I don't know. Maybe ESPN Plus will take care of it. USA versus Vietnam. Canadian Premier League soccer, and then it goes back to South Juarez versus I don't know. But okay. Here are the upcoming friendly matches. Besides the MLS and La Liga, right? I mean, sorry, besides the MLS and Liga MX games, right? So apparently, there are matches. So apparently, you got, of course, like I said, those games. You got the CONCACAF Gold Cup quarterfinals, right? Between USA versus Canada, Mexico versus Costa Rica, Panama versus Qatar, Guatemala versus Jamaica. You got that. You got the Leagues Cup, of course. Inter Miami's Messi's debut. The U.S. So fucking women's. The U.S. women's friendly against Wales before they play in the Women's World Cup, which begins 2 weeks after that. Oh my goodness! Seriously, you got that, man. And then yes, the Leagues Cup. Inter Miami versus Cruz Azul, of course. The debut. Oh my God! Got more friendly match. Got Wrexham versus Chelsea. Chelsea's first preseason game, first game since Newcastle United. There's the Premier League matches that are doing the friendly. Chelsea will also go against Fulham, Brentford, and Brighton and Newcastle again in the Premier League. Wait, are Newcastle? But I know 4 or 5 Premier League were invited to the USA. And Manchester City, they'll play in Asia this year. Same with PSG, Inter Milan, but AC Milan are coming to the US. And of course, you got your there's Brentford versus Fulham and like all that, all those Premier League. They'll play across only Philadelphia, the East Coast apparently, only Philadelphia, New Jersey, Florida, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and that's it. And then basically during I heard ESPN is taking care of this. All these friendly matches, and I hope so. And then you got so much events. You got Atletico, no, not yet. And then you got and then you got Real Madrid got El Clasico again. Because Real Madrid and Barcelona wanted this, despite La Liga not inviting them. Real Madrid versus Barcelona, of course. You got Barcelona versus Juventus, which is my area. Barcelona. Who else do they play? Barcelona. I think they play AC Milan, from what I heard. Dortmund are also coming to the U.S. Bayern Munich go to Japan, I think, in South Korea, Asia. Um, Brent. I mean, not Brentford. Um, who did? Oh yeah, because Chelsea they play against Borussia Dortmund in Chicago on August 2nd. Why that city? That is, and I'm not even surprised why they picked that city. That is, idiocy. I knew it that there was a link up between club and the city. Um, Liverpool are going to Asia and Southeast Asia. Same with Leicester City and Tottenham. They're also going to Australia apparently as well. So yeah, it's pretty much split up. Barcelona they play against Juventus, Real Madrid, and who else? Did they say AC Milan? I don't remember. Ugh, I don't even remember. But yeah, I got those games. Barcelona, right? I don't know. I don't know what would happen if some of them actually get canceled. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, Barcelona, they play against Arsenal, the Gunners. They do play against AC Milan before the official game begins. So there's going to be 4 games. They play against Juventus in my area in Santa Clara, the Santa Clara Bay Area, San Jose. Then you got Arsenal versus Barcelona, and they're guess where they're playing? They're playing in SoFi Stadium. That's Inglewood, California, who got a bad rap, of course. Recent years, of course, in recent a couple years ago, they're playing in that stadium because then, like the NFL, of course. Yeah, they did, and mostly that population is Hispanic, Latino. Why? And Arsenal are coming to California as well, but they're coming to LA, not the Bay Area. They're playing on July 26th. Arsenal also has the MLS All Stars. But yeah, there's just so much matches before going. They'll play against Juventus in Santa Clara, Inglewood, LA with Arsenal, and then there's the El Clasico in Texas. I don't know who's going to broadcast that. It's going to be on AT&T. Oh my god. Even though I don't like Chelsea that much, but I will support them against Borussia Dortmund because I don't like Dortmund at all. And Dortmund, they play with Chelsea. They play with Manchester United in Las Vegas, July 30th. Wrexham also plays against Manchester United as well in San Diego, California. Yep, right next to Tijuana. Huh? Oh my god, why is it not loading up? Where do they play against AC Milan? Where? As well in Texas. So they're only coming to Texas and California. Oh no 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 no! They're playing in the Las Vegas Stadium in where the USA and Mexico the CONCACAF Nations League was held. Where the Mexico and USA has to clash. Like why? You fucking Las Vegas. I'm not. I'm that AC Milan and Juventus. They're coming to California. Who does AC Milan have? Because they're getting Christian Pulisic. If Christian Pulisic, guess what? You're returning to that stadium, the one that you scored against Mexico. You're going to play against Barcelona in Las Vegas. Because AC Milan, they only have three. They're only going to play three. They're going to play only three. They'll play against Real Madrid in Florida. They'll play against Juventus. So AC Milan. I thought AC Milan Juventus was the real Classico of Italy. Maybe it kind of is almost. And guess what? They're playing in the LA area. AC Milan versus Juventus. July 27th. And then you got Milan versus Barcelona. But yeah, that's interesting. What about Arsenal? Oh, they also have another friendly match. Newburgh, even though it's outside the US, it's in Germany. It's just a friendly match. And I kind of don't like Arsenal that much. And then basically, there's also Emirates Cup final. Arsenal versus Monaco. There's the FA Community Shield. Arsenal versus Manchester City, even though Man City won the double, so of course I chose Arsenal. And then there's the Premier League begins. But yeah, Arsenal, Man United play New York and New Jersey, I think. But yeah, Arsenal. There's just so much matches happening this weekend, this summer in the U.S. Those are very hot. Like I said, the friendly matches, the League Cups, before even the Women's World Cup. So yeah, there's still a lot of football in the summer. I know the last few weeks it has slowed down. I think the least football you get between June 24th and July 3rd or something like that. But yeah, I think that's it. There's a lot of football there. What about I don't know where Aston Villa are going to play. Wall Street. Wait, because Aston Villa, shouldn't they qualify for the Conference League? They play against Lazio. Oh, I see. They play against Valencia. Oh, I see. But yeah, a lot of these places they'll be playing away. But yeah, I'm kind of excited. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say about all of this. So I hope you agree. Yeah, there's just so many matches. Um, wait, I forgot to mention this. There's still La Liga tour. There's Atletico Madrid versus Sevilla, Real Betis versus Real Sociedad. Because remember they play in Mexico before they play in South Korea and then Mexico. Well, Atletico Madrid will play against Manchester City before La Liga teams come to Mexico and between Monterrey and Guadalajara, and then they come to San Francisco. But yeah, but yeah, but anyways, thank you guys for watching this. I'll see you guys. I'll try and make a video or another stream or who knows. I'll see you guys later tomorrow. Peace. Anyways, like and subscribe. But yeah, I'm out.